Thank you for allowing me to weigh on this committee for this important discussion. So there are circumstances when a private company might decide that a project no longer makes business sense, or it might cost too much. Markets change, costs change, companies make decisions that are in the best interest of their business model. But that's not what happened with offshore wind. Total Energies, which had offshore wind leases, did not stumble into those leases by accident. It competed for those leases, including in my home state of North Carolina. It paid hundreds of millions of dollars for them and believed in the business model. It's also no secret that the Trump administration despises wind energy, and we're not going to get into the golf course in Scotland. In fact, they fought at every juncture to undermine this proven renewable energy resource. They withdrew new areas for offshore leasing, attempted to freeze wind permitting, and a federal court swiftly struck down this freeze as unlawful. So the administration then shifted its strategy toward blocking specific projects. The Department of Interior issued stop work orders to multiple companies, each of which was easily defeated in court. So as their next move, they conjured up a specious national security narrative. Now, it is crystal clear to the American people that the administration has exhausted every possible avenue to halt offshore wind before settling on its dubious payment scheme. Total Energy would get its offshore wind lease payment refunded if that company invested fees in oil, gas, and LNG production. The Department of Interior also added that Total Energy pledged not to develop any new offshore wind projects in the United States. This is not a neutral settlement. The administration appears to be using the judgment fund, which I guess folks don't like from what I've heard, so I don't like it either for this. A fund meant to pay valid judgments and settlements where the United States is a defendant, even though there was no clear legal claim, no transparent analysis, no court finding that the taxpayers owed Total Energy anything. In the final Total Energies deal, DOJ didn't even sign the agreement. The administration tried to kill offshore wind through official channels. And when it failed, it turned to using a permanent taxpayer account to basically bribe companies to accept the result it couldn't lawfully force: the reallocation of funds from renewables to fossil fuels. It's not hard to connect the dots. Mr. Ahn, just a few weeks after the deal with Total Energies, the Trump administration struck identical deals, reimbursement and a commitment to steer clear of wind and invest in fossil fuels with two other companies. Why is this pattern suspect? And is it a dangerous precedent?
So the two additional deals also indicate the extent to which the judgment fund is being stretched far beyond what it was set out to do and what Congress had authorized the judgment fund for. Relating to your own comments, Congresswoman, that North Carolina suffered economic harm, California, from the more recent deal with Golden State Wind, potentially suffers from a $100 million loss already from state investments in offshore wind infrastructure. This is related to transmission planning, port infrastructure. There's also an additional $1 billion of state money lined up in commitments to making this industry a reality and affordable. So from a much broader perspective, there's the notion of energy policy that we've talked about today, that diversified energy markets are important, but what we can't have is inconsistency in our energy policy too. It can't swing back and forth based on the usage of this one fund, the judgment fund.
And do you believe that DOI is abusing the judgment fund because it couldn't win in court on these offshore wind projects on the merits?
It's far outside its normal scope of what it's used. Again, the scale of it all, that it's $1.8 billion already, measured against essentially 1,000 times more than what's being claimed under EJA, is of a concern itself and will be flagged as a litigation risk.
Okay, thank you, and I yield back.